It has come to my attention that I've never actually done a review of this clock. I looked through all of my videos and I've never done a review. So this is a review of the Howard Miller Eastmont, I don't know, dual chime wall clock. Now this one I got off of eBay for about $150. Might be $130, I don't remember. It's not that bad because these clocks brand new can range up to like 500 to $1,000 which these Howard Miller's a high end brand. I mean, they make probably the most beautiful grandfather clocks and wall clocks. Like they made the Howard Miller regulator, you know, that everybody but me owns. The Howard Miller Sandringham, the Howard Miller 62 something numbers. I don't know, but I got this one because it's the Ave Maria or Ave Maria variant of the crystal bell sounding chime. I have another one, which is the Kundo anniversary clock, which does Westminster and Bim Bam. There's one more variant I need to find, and that's Westminster and Ode to Joy. I don't care what it looks like. I just want it so bad. Even if I get it as a movement, I wouldn't care. But this one's actually about to go off shortly. You might hear another clock go off. I just did a review of the Pillar and Scroll clock, and I just decided to leave it on. It's quiet enough to be drowned out by this one, but yeah. And in case you haven't caught on, this one actually does have the crystal bell sounding chime. I call it that because it sounds like crystals and bells mixed together for the Westminster. It's just such a unique Westminster chime to me. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of clocks out there. If you want this chime for yourself, they actually sell movements online. If you just want to get the movement, they sell movements online on eBay. You could go look for that. Or if you want like an actual clock, you can either Hermal clocks have this chime too, and Howard Miller is probably the most common clock you'll find with this movement as well. Just look for Howard Miller dual chime, and you'll either get a Seiko movement or, you know, this one right here. But yeah, this one's in beautiful working condition. This pendulum is not original. The seller posted in the description that the pendulum got lost and they actually replaced it. So it goes to show that the original owners really cared for this clock, and that makes me happy that they didn't abuse this. And I believe I actually told the sellers about my collection, and they're like, "Oh, we're glad that the clock is going to a good home." And I was like, "Yeah, that always makes me happy that the seller feels happy that their clock is going to a collector instead of just a random dude overseas that just wanted this clock just to have it." But I believe I have it set on Westminster. I don't remember if I ever turned it to Ave Maria, but I guess we'll see. I believe it's set on Westminster because I love Westminster with these chimes. But yeah, so this one actually, before this one goes off, I just want to explain something as well. This one actually doesn't strike. It doesn't like tick when it hits the 12 like this one does, and this one and that one. You get the point. This one just chimes. When I first got this, I was confused why it was chiming here, and I almost broke the glass out because I thought the hands weren't adjusted, but it turns out I didn't need to do that. Yeah, this is like the first ever clock that has ever stumped me. Like, has like made me go, huh? That's weird. Normally I wouldn't mind that kind of stuff, but whatever. This thing's actually getting pretty close to going off. And this one's pretty loud too. I did a test the other day. I went downstairs and you can hear this thing from all the way downstairs, so I'm surprised it doesn't bug anybody. I actually had people looking up at my window as they were walking by while this is going off. They're like, "Oh, that's a pretty clock." A guy walked by and he's like, "That's a pretty sounding clock." And I was like, "Oh." But yeah, this one's getting pretty close to going off here, so I'm gonna shut up. And it's this one, the pillar and scroll clock is going off now. And I can actually hear the one outside of my room. You can't hear it, but yeah, the speaker is actually located on the top. That's the speaker. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this clock, and I'm happy it still runs. It survived all the moving that I had to do. Oh yeah, there goes the one outside. But yeah, I hope to find the Ode to Joy variant. But you guys can help me find it too. If you happen to come across it, if you just are searching around on eBay and you find one that does Ode to Joy, or if you have one and you're willing to sell it to me and you're willing to ship to Canada, please hit me up. I would really appreciate it if you can help me find the Ode to Joy variant, because I so badly want it. For some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.